we are not in an American movie, Mahen. There is a little bit of play in the steering wheel, which is why I'm having to do like this. But well, once you get the hang of it, I mean, there is a sweet spot, and you find that sweet spot, you're okay. So this is a long stroke engine, Mahen, so that means it's not really a performance engine. It's got loads of torque.
Yeah.
And we've got a 3-speed column. Oh, sorry about that. We're bouncing all over the place and this road is bad.
Cool.
And we've got some very softly sprung seats here, Mahen.
Yeah, I know, right? Super cool.
Yeah.
I really like this car. It's a Datsun 510. And what's the year of manufacture, Dr. Suneth?
1968.
1968.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
told you, yeah. It's the late 60s, Ashraaq.
This is one of the first generation 510s, registered also in 68.
Oh, right.
Possibly the only 5 Sri 510 we have. All the rest are 6 Sri upwards.
I see. Interesting. I mean, this is actually a really cool car. I really love this superb looking steering wheel as well. And Ashraaq is behind the wheel.
Yep,
Oh, there you go. She's got long legs, man.
Yep.
3 forward.
Long legs are a sweet spot to find. Yep, car guys can find quite a few innuendos. Okay, we are just having to go a little bit off-road here because of I'm going to have to go back into second again.
The horn doesn't work. The horn doesn't work.
Horn doesn't work.
Needs to be wired, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Don't little things.
So we can shout. Okay, so we're at the port city and Ashraaq's driving the Datsun 510 from 1968. It's a quite cool car, manual, 3 forward. It comes in an automatic variant as well, right, Doctor?
Yes, it does. The later models came with a 4-speed automatic. Sorry, a 3-speed automatic.
A 3-speed automatic, and the manual transmission came in?
4-speed, as well as some rare variants got a dogleg 5-speed.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, so I'll go like this and then, well, okay, gentlemen, they have made it very weird for us to go.
Yeah, that's okay. The good thing is that we don't have any traffic.
And we also don't have
Power steering.
Power steering.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need those things, Ashraaq, in a car like this.
Yeah,
that's what gives cars like this character, right?
Exactly. And viewers would have probably noticed that I haven't been talking as much as normal when driving this. That's because, well, the American like steering plus the column shift. I mean, this is not the first time I'm driving a column shift, but when you're used to a normal floor mounted edge pattern shifter, it takes a little getting used to. So now we are in third gear, we are climbing one of the bridges. And yes, I do feel like I'm in a way like in an American movie. Hey, man, look at the outskirts, look at the view outside.
Yeah. Super nice.
Now we have to brake because there's a gentleman taking a picture of his entire tuk-tuk full of people.
That's reverse.
That's reverse.
Okay, he's taking a picture of us as well, I guess.
So Mahen, that was another little thing that Dr. Suneth told us about this car. There is no reverse lockout, so you could technically go into reverse in
any speed. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
And you've got leaf springs. So as I'm taking this corner, there's going to be a little bit of body roll. We saw it on our videos, didn't we?
We did.
Okay, so there's nobody behind. I'm really happy that we are driving this car at a time when there is not much traffic, right? Mahen, because I got to say, I'm actually having fun with it.
What about imagine?
And
it is an absolute. It's a ton of fun, man. I've been driving this more and more regularly as my daily for groceries for the kids. The car is just so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, you must be getting a lot of heads turning as well, right?
Oh yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah. I don't know how fast we are going at the speed. It doesn't work, but it feels like about what, 45, 50?
Probably around that, yeah. I don't think it goes beyond 60 with the third gear.
Yeah. And you're right, my foot is close to the floor. And what you were saying,
it refuses to go any further than what it already does. So
I mean, this is a great car to buy for your kids when they've just got their license. I mean,
oh yeah, absolutely.
It can't go too fast. It'll teach them to always be alert. I mean, they won't be fumbling with their phones at all, will they?
No.
No chance. You don't have time for that kind of thing in a car like this.
My kids for sure will learn to drive in a 510, nothing else.
Awesome. It's quite involving, right?
Yeah, it
and
is.
You need to pay a lot of attention, especially due to the fact that the gear, the arrangement is such that you can accidentally put it in reverse and actually go into reverse Ashraaq while driving. So
Yep, like what I did.
And make a faluda of all your entire gearbox.
That is the brakes. I'm not having to like stomp on them or lose any undue pressure.
That's because I have fully redone the brakes, bigger servo, new lines, and but the first thing I do with any car that I have is to work on the brakes.
That's important.
Because I tell this to anyone who wants to mod or who wants more out of their car. You start with the brakes, or if you can't stop, then there's no point of putting any amount of power in your car, right?
That is
These
true.
old cars, the original 510s came with no servo
Oh wow.
and 4 drums. So the later models came with a pair of discs in front. So we got a pair of discs for this car. The struts have been changed, so that the discs are bigger diameter than the drums, so they stop better. And I put in a servo from a later model as well.
So we have got power assisted brakes basically.
Yes, we do. We need that. In this country, we need that.
Yeah, that is true. That is really true, and that's one thing that's really inspiring confidence in this car. Because even though, and I'm getting used to the steering too, I think.
That plus, if you get hit by this car, I'm sure tetanus will kill you first.
It's super strong as well as, tastefully rusted in some places as well. You can't blame the car for it.
Well,
It's,
basically by years of not being able to drive it.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, the car has quite a rich history. No, that's third.
Oh
That's third.
dear me. Okay, back.
Okay, that's okay, Ashraaq.
So you're on third, it won't stall, it will
It
just
was stall,
pick up.
exactly. It tried to go, right?
Try to go.
I really like the side mirrors as well.
Yeah,
Quite
that's a
cool.
really lovely touch.
Yeah.
I keep looking here, Mahen. I
But
keep
you know,
looking here and there.
guys, the best part is these side fender mirrors are easier to use because they're not. You don't have to actually bend turn your head.
Yeah, it's right in
They're
front of
in
you.
the periphery of your vision.
Yeah.
The curvature is such that it shows a wider area. I actually prefer these over door mirrors.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow. Interesting.
So now comes the time when somebody is going to lose their column shift virginity.
And that's me. Let's see
That
how
is
it goes.
Mr. Mahen Makalanda. So
Okay.
we are in neutral. Going to
Okay.
engage the handbrake. Let off the
Thanks.
clutch, let off the brake, and she's all yours. sir.
Okay.
So here we are. Mahen
Okay.
is in the driving seat.
Okay. Yeah.
You even got a tachometer. I didn't even notice that because it's you don't
That's me.
Okay.
you don't look around for those things.
Okay.
Yeah, get feel of the throttle.
Yeah. Sorry about it.
No,
That's okay. That's okay.
So, I'm driving the Datsun 510 from 1968. It's a super cool car, and when doctor said that he's kind of getting this car for us to do a review, I was super excited. And this is the first time I think I'm driving a classic station wagon. And like Ashraaq, I was saying before, these mirrors on the front are quite helpful as opposed to mirrors on the door.
Stay in first.
Yes, I'm gonna stay in first. And yeah, okay, wow. Quite nice. I really love the steering wheel as well. There are a few things that doctor needs to kind of fix in
Away
this
from
car.
you.
Okay,
Perfect. Yes.
brilliant. Okay, amazing. Okay,
Your first to second column shift, Mahen.
yes,
And Mahen, I noticed something else too.
yeah.
And you'll probably notice it too. The driver's seat is more worn out and therefore springier than the passenger side of this seat.
Is
Yeah,
it?
fair enough.
Good,
When you were
very
going over
good.
that uneven stretch and I was jiggling about, well now I'm not.
Okay.
And you were.
Yeah.
So,
And
Dr. Suneth, are you responsible for making that driver's seat?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. I'm also driving this car after. We bought this in 2018. I'm driving it now.
Oh,
okay, so this is a really lovely drive. I'm super excited driving this car, and like Dr. Suneth said, you can't go fast, but you don't need to go fast in a car like this. It's a lovely Saturday morning. We're here today at the port city in Sri Lanka, and we just passed my car, Ashraaq.
Yep,
We just parked there. Lovely morning, breezy morning, and
you
we
can
got
see how our hair is just blowing in the breeze.
Dr. Suneth in the back. A big thank you to Dr. Suneth again for letting us drive his car.
So go back to first, Mahen.
Okay, I'm gonna
this
put
over
you down.
first.
Yeah.
Anna Hari, yes, there we are.
Great. So we'll now slowly take the turn. Okay, brilliant.
There you go. There you go. Now you're getting the hurry.
Awesome.
Right away from you, up.
Up, yes.
Correct.
Perfect. So yeah, column shift cars, there
I
are
love
quite a
this.
few around. The Fiat 1100 is one, the Peugeot 404 is another. There are quite a few cars that came from the 50s, 60s, 70s with column shifters.
It was common in this car too. The four-doors had column shifts, but a lot of people changed it to flow shifts
Oh, okay.
because you get a fourth gear.
Yeah, fair enough. You only got 3 gears here, and we would estimate that you can probably go about 60 kilometers per hour as such before needing, there is a need for a fourth gear. But then again, this car is not really meant to go fast in this current form, is it? I mean,
No, it's not. It's more meant to, it's dangerous at any speed. So
now go for third one. Very good. Yes. There we are.
Alright.
there you go.
Love it.
Yeah, it's a very
Very nice.
lazy revving
Yeah.
engine, right? I mean, it's like
Very characterful though, Ashraaq, I must say.
yeah,
Really
I
love
was
it
having a
about
really
that.
good time behind
Yeah.
the wheel, and I can see you are too.
Yeah, I am. Okay, so
Second is a
Yeah.
way now. Yes.
perfect.
You nearly pulled a reverse there like me.
Oh. Yeah.
Exit gearbox.
So far, so good. I mean, Ashraaq,
Gearbox has left the
Yeah, gearbox left now.
I'm really enjoying my drive here, Ashraaq, and like you said, I'm a little silent because I want to enjoy this a little bit more, and I'm gonna talk later.
Yeah, I
And-
think you're in neutral. Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna now.
It's funny how we take our modern cars, make driving so easy
Yeah.
that we can actually do so much more things, so many more things
I
while
know.
driving,
I know, right?
which may not always be safe,
Exactly.
right? But this car, I can't even answer a phone call. I can't even look at my phone. I love it. If
It's
I have to
perfect.
take a call, I have to stop.
Exactly.
There's no way I can juggle everything.
Exactly.
I mean, forget a phone today. What about trying to change the channel on the radio?
Exactly.
That's why there's no radio.
What
in this
radio,
car.
Ashraaq?
That's radio, exactly. There is no radio in this car. Let's show our viewers the dashboard. Yep, that's where a push button radio would go. There's nothing there because you don't need it because, well, technically you shouldn't be able to use it.
I really love the steering, Like I said, Ashraaq, there's a bit of a sway, but that's what adds to the character.
You're
of
in
the
an
car.
American movie.
I know,
And
right?
fun fact, why they were like that in many American movies is because they actually had a rig where the car's front wheels were lifted off the ground and they were actually towed behind a camera truck.
Right.
So in many of those American movies that you see the actors are talking and driving and moving their steering like this,
Yeah.
they are not driving at all.
Right.
Even Knight Rider used a camera rig for that. I was just
A
seeing
rig car, yes, correct. I've seen this.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
and actually no, it was even on the actual real proper kit cars they had it, because if you look closely at the Knight Rider footage, you can see underneath the kit, the iconic bumper, you can see the two mounts for the camera truck to pull it along. So all the kit cars have that funny little two metal rods sticking out under the front bumper. That's the purpose of it. So yeah, it's a very common trick in Hollywood, but nobody seems to have told actors that yes, nobody really steers a lot like that while actually driving a car. I mean, it looks like you're doing something else, doesn't it?
It does, Ashraaq, it does. Okay.
So here we are, and you're going to go off the road.
Oops. Thanks for the heads up.
No worries.
Passing my car over there.
Yep, let's see if we
Mitsubishi
can.
Miranda.
Nope, it's all right. There we go. We saw it.
Nice. Yeah, this is quite cool. I really like it.
It's awesome, isn't it? And the weather is also perfect in that there's a lovely breeze.
Yeah.
It's blazing hot sun though.
Yeah.
I mean, Suneth told us he plans for air conditioning for this car. And I think you'd need air conditioning, don't you think, Suneth?
Oh yes, in Colombo, yes. Not now, but in
Yeah.
Colombo in traffic, definitely.
But there's one factor I'm really grateful for, that this car doesn't have those vinyl seats that were common on cars from that era. Imagine that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't be wearing shorts today if you had those seats.
You'd
would
slip basically on your own sweat.
You'd slip, you'd sweat, and you'd burn most likely. So I'm happy for this very, very 70s themed color as well. This ruby red sort of thing. And of course, yeah, front and rear bench seats.
So the stickers on this, Dr. Suneth, what do you have to tell us about that?
Oh,
yes.
so I do a custom sticker job on all my cars,
Right.
and here the number 5 is the sum of all my family's birthdays. So
Oh,
that's our
right.
lucky
Wow.
number.
Okay.
That's what I take it as. And
Okay.
I try to, I didn't go with the Brock Racing, the BRE, the twin stripe theme on this
Right.
car. Everyone does it.
Right.
Yeah,
So I wanted something unique, and this is actually a theme. I inverted the colors here. There is a bluish car with white stripes like this in the US,
Right.
which has been it's quite a well done, tastefully done wagon.
Okay.
So since the car was white, I went with the blue of that car's color for the
Right.
sticker.
Interesting.
on a bit of bumpy road now. So
Yeah. So who did the stickers for you, Doc?
The stickers I get it done from Animate.
Right.
Animate doesn't usually do cars, but
Right.
I have the added luxury of it being owned by my brother.
Ah.
So I do.
I didn't know that.
Step on his toes every once in a while and get some
awesome.
stuff done. But they do my cars. There's a guy there. His name is Shayanaka.
Right.
Shayanaka Lianage, and he is one of their finishing boys. And
Right.
his work on stickers is just divine.
Right.
You guys saw the DX. He did that, and
Yeah.
I mean, everyone kept asking me who did this.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I've seen a couple of cars that have copied that livery, but it's not nowhere as near as neat as mine.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I really love the stickers on this car, Doctor.
yeah, it gives you
The
that
stickers
extra
give it that
bit of,
exactly the extra value.
Yeah.
There you go. One thing, boys, I want you to have a look at is when you get home, when you go through all this footage,
Yeah.
just look at how much you guys are smiling.
Yeah,
That's
is
the
true.
magic in this car, man.
That's true.
It's
true.
a ratty old, smelly car. Yes, I agree.
No, it's not.
But
It's
but,
awesome.
but the
It's
smile
pretty
it puts
cool,
on your
yeah.
face.
Yeah, I know,
It's
right?
priceless.
Yeah. That is.
Now Mahen giving it the
true.
beans in second gear before shifting to third. I mean, this is the most fun you can have at 50 kilometers per hour, Mahen.
Yeah, well, I'm not too sure how fast I'm going, but I'm pretty sure it's 50 or something a little above, maybe.
You've got a Prado
Prado
90 coming.
90 coming. Okay. Like over a bit. Back in third.
Yep.
Okay, nice. It's a lovely morning, Ashraaq, in Sri Lanka.
Very pleasant.
Port city, and not many people. Also, perfect day for a drive in a car like this.
I'm just loving the wind because
I.
you know how easily I sweat, Mahen. I'm
Yes.
actually not sweating even though
I
we're
know,
in the
right?
hot sun and there's no AC here. I mean, and that's another thing Suneth told us. This car has an incredibly large glass house and it's very airy, and of course a large glass house also means it gets hot inside when the windows are up, but when the windows are down like this, it's incredibly pleasant, and the doors are relatively thin. You don't have those massive door cards and sculpted bits and pieces that make modern cars, You feel so detached from the outside in modern cars, but here you feel like you're at one with the outside. And I'm talking a bit because Mahen is trying to find first gear. There we go.
Okay, very good.
Man's lost his gears.
I lost my gear.
He's lost his knob.
Ashraaq did the funny comments.
Yeah, because you're not doing your fun facts with Mahen today. I can understand why.
Not yet. Yeah, I mean, super cool, Ashraaq. I mean, every chance we get to review a classic on our channel, I think it's a happy day for us, right?
It is an incredibly happy
It's
day.
always a different character, right? I mean, it's like different people essentially. But yeah, I mean, this is like a really rugged person with a good character,
Yeah, very
You know,
tough character.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a person who would run when required, but it's a person who would walk with conviction kind of thing,
That is true, that is true.
And I think it's a
Go far.
perfect time to say, respect your elders. Well, the ones that deserve respect, of course, but this car is definitely worthy of respect because see
Yeah.
how it's made all of us feel. I mean, it's a 1968, is it so?
Yes, 68.
1968 model,
Yeah.
and this car is 21 years older than me, 33 years older than mine, and see how we are feeling.
Yeah. Oh, there's a helicopter over there.
Oh yeah, I can hear
Look at
it.
that.
I can hear it.
You can show it if you can.
Trying to, but can't see much out for wind.
Look at that. I think they're going to land at
They're
the
landing, they're
helipad there. Yeah.
It's a lovely
Oh,
day.
super cool. Yeah.
I feel like a cricket commentator saying it's a lovely day.
Oh, it's a lovely day.
Okay, I'm going to take a turn now.
He goes for first, he turns,
He gets it.
he gets it, and he doesn't get
Lovely.
stumped.
Oh, I really love this.
Fun, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the first time I think I'm using a column shift, to be honest.
There's no auto cancelling indicators by the way, but
Yeah, thanks.
oh, yeah. I'm used to it now because even my Sunny's auto cancelling
yes.
is broken for months now, so I'm used to it. Just automatically, knock it off with your
Yeah,
fingers.
and even the gear shifts are relatively smooth, Ashraaq. I mean, surprisingly, I usually struggle in some modern cars, but now this is amazing.
And the best part is you can see the mechanism there as Mahen is going to go in for second. He actually he's in third, he's going for second as he brake for the corner.
Yeah.
There he goes. And you can see how effortless it is. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't need to be muscling the gears in this car.
Yeah.
And now he's going in for first.
Okay, there's a car reversing over there. What the hell is he doing?
He can't go back. He can.
What was he trying to do? I mean,
Probably got lost.
It's a Daihatsu Mira. It's not exactly an off-roader, so you can't climb those curves. Oh, now he's...
Let us please pass.
Yep, I think he's gonna try and climb a curve here. I mean, yeah, I get it. Port City has sand. It looks like a nice place to play around, but make sure your car is up for the task first.
Okay, that's some really good footage.
Yep, we have. So we should say a very big thank you to Dr. Suneth back there. First time sitting in the back seat of his car.
Yep.
And
It's the first time to everything, right?
exactly. And here's to a lifetime of firsts, Mahen. Totally. So remember, drive safe, drive responsibly, and enjoy every drive. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks guys. Catch you soon.